You're right, RC addicts. So for those that don't want to buy a new flight controller and just want to get the frame like me, so I mean SPEEDYBEE are basically saying, you know, we're only going to give you 30/30, so you're going to buy our stuff, yeah, our ESC and that. So you can see the Neutron RC is held down, yeah, by by 4 M3 by 6 screws, Loctited. Okay, they go downwards, so then it leaves like the gap to go upwards, yeah, for your stack. And at the bottom I've got a Holy Bro, the Mini Teco 32. Above that is the flight controller, the F722 Mamba. Doesn't it look tiny in there? Anyway, and then there's clearance for the strap to go above it. Now how I did that was, right, again I used the diatone bits here. Yeah, that's why the diatone side plate fits on, which are a little bit longer. So what I've had to do at the front is put these spacers, you see, and there's a spacer there. The carbon still touches that front bit, so it's not going to do, you know, on an impact it's not going to rip. It may rip through the carbon, but I don't know, it looks alright to me. So what I've tried to do is take bits off it and chop around. I'll show you what I've done. Anyway, remember it's got a 20 by 20 stack, yeah? Alright, so I've got these, right, 5.1 inch props, 3.3 Mango Lassie, yeah? I don't know what the Lassie bit means, but these are running on the Zingy Pros that I had on the 4 inch, which really, you know, they need 5.1 inch props or 5 inch. Anyway, these are 3.3 mil pitch, which should give it nice low authority, yeah, on a hover, and it should slow me down, you know, because I fly fast and I should get a bit more out of the battery. Anyway, if you look at the back of it, you're going to think, well, where's that big bit of TPU gone? Right, well, that's been chucked away because it weighs bloody. Anyway, this is off the Diatone F4, yeah. You can see the V2 VTX in there, WALKSNAIL, yeah. And you can see what I've done, because I've got AWG 28 wires soldered to it, yeah, previously. I think this thing draws a lot more current than it says, yeah. I can't test it, but I think it does, and that's why I think it blacks out sometimes, because it basically browns out, yeah. But anyway, so what I've done is, yes, I know it's green and yellow, but that's how it was, and I know. So what I've done is I've doubled up on the VCC, yeah, so the grounds, yeah, and the power, okay. And if you want to do that, do it, but and then soldered them to the pads on the flight controller in there, and that will give it kind of double the amp pull. If you it'll be able to withstand more current, okay. Anyway, and that makes me feel better. Anyway, on the back, yeah, so this is a Diatone F4, so I've just put that on it, yeah, and put the locking tab at the top, and a cable tie at the bottom, and it's sturdy as hell, and I just think it's so much lighter and so much cleaner looking. Anyway, Osprey antenna, I've already proved that that's pretty good in another video. AWG 12 I've used, because that's what comes off the LiPo, so that's what I'm using. Anyway, you'll see what I've done is, there's my capacitor held down by a zip tie, and then I've got two other cable ties, black ones, holding the wires down, yeah, so that when you bend it back it doesn't pull on the ESC, right? Okay, and then the extra strap that goes around it is to obviously strap the wires in, okay. Right, so on the front, right, I've mounted my GPS like this for the time being. This little Flyfish GPS gets satellite straight away, man. Anyway, look, there's the elephant in the room. Yeah, the WALKSNAIL Pro Cam does not fit, and you will not get it to fit. It will poke out the end like that, so I upturned my chin guard and thought, well, sod it, you know, I'll do it anyway, because and wait for the V2 camera, because I prefer the V2 camera anyway. These air ducts, they don't do jack, they just look pretty, right? And so the only place I could fit my Mini Finder 2 was here at the front, so it's cable tied in, and you can see nothing, everything I do, yeah, never touches anything, yeah, it's always got rubber on it or something, yeah, so you see the rubber at the top, rubber at the bottom, and there in there is the Maytech. Okay, so there's my Maytech Express LRS. It's not True Diversity, it's the R24D. It's the one I use on all my drones because I love it. It's running 3.4.2, so anyone that's got the, it is running the previous with I think it's 3.3. You have to put the init rate to what you're going, so the initialization rate has to go to like if you're running 250 hertz, yeah, has to go to that, and it will bind instantly, otherwise it like hops from top to bottom until it finds it. Okay, one word of caution, if you're gonna, when you get your batteries, yeah, and you find the way of doing it, my strap's a bit low there, that's because I'm not flying at the moment, but one, always tuck, right, if you haven't got a protector on the end of this, right, well, I mean these will smash through a protector anyway, but always tuck this between the two wires, yeah, okay, or tape it back or whatever, yeah, because it will get caught, I'm telling you, it will get caught. Let's just spin this up, yeah, and for a second to cool it down. So GPS good, yeah, but that's my iNav widget set to 6, but on here it's actually set to 8. I'm not going to get a GPS fix inside, but the moment I put that outside, that'll start flashing the GPS at the front. But I'm really pleased with this, you know what I mean? I love how it flies, and at the moment I just don't want to, I better turn it off because everything's getting wet, man. Anyway, so I hope you've learned a few things. Maybe you think some things are shite that I've done, and maybe you've got some ideas and you think, well, actually I can use a 20x20 stack and save weight and stuff like that, and use these props and blah blah blah. Anyway, flight test to come. Take care, RC addicts. All right. RC addicts.